Hello, I'm back at it again, and here is my intro for my Words of Radiance reading vlog. I will say up front that I did not get as much filmed as I wanted to, but also I was with this book in a way that I had to squeeze in as much reading as possible when I could find the time because it was so good and I didn't want to put it down, but also I'm very busy for this month, as I mentioned in my TBR and August wrap-up video, so that'll be linked down below. But without further ado, let's go. Also, I apologize if the videos are going to be weird. I did a lot of these with an Instagram filter, as you can probably tell. I have not worn this much makeup, I think, ever in my entire life, so yeah, I just want it to be pretty in these videos, so here we are. Without any, I'm pretty, but without any extra effort, so. Moral of the story is, let's get to the reading vlog. Hope you all enjoy. Also, this clip is going to get posted somewhere at the beginning of the video, but this vlog will probably have spoilers in it, so please do not watch this if you're wanting to read the books. I want you guys to go experience the books and read it without any influence of spoilers. So we're reading Words of Radiance, and I will try to put little spoiler notes at the beginning or at the bottom of the screen when they're coming, but I have a feeling this is going to be a long vlog, so please just wait and watch it after you read Words of Radiance. So I've started my reread of Words of Radiance, and I told y'all I would vlog at this time, so that was a little snippet of me reading. I'm probably not going to record myself reading all of this because that would be absurd, but that was just a little intro of me reading the prologue from the perspective of Jasna. It is about the night that the king that was murdered at the very beginning of the first book. It's her perspective on that evening, and I'm excited, so I'll continue to check in with y'all on this vlog, when I have things to report probably, but I'll do a few snippets of me reading this gigantic book. Also, it's a fresh book. I borrowed the second book when I read it the first time, so I get to break its spine. I'm excited. Let's check in with y'all later. Alright guys, just was reading during my lunch break some of Words of Radiance, which is right over there, and we just met Pattern. Yay, Shalon is figuring stuff out. We're also getting more hints at her backstory at this point, which is exciting, and again, y'all know I've read these books already, so it's not like I don't know what's going to happen, but I kind of am just wanting to keep y'all up to speed on what I know is coming and how I'm reacting to it in this reading vlog. Woo woo! I'll check in with y'all later when I read more after work. Shalon just met each other and had a whole shouting match right outside the room where all the high princes were, and all that, so the fun has begun. And at that note, I'm gonna go to bed because it's very late, so oops. I read about 70 pages in that little time thing I'm gonna have playing, so I'll try and check in more often, but this was lovely. I'll Be well, my friends. Hope you're enjoying reading whatever it is you're reading. Thanks for watching so far. Hey y'all, I am back again reading the Words of Radiance book. I'm also doing my live sprinting with Kat and Sammy. We just met Vale. It's all very exciting. Siobhan's multiple personalities are starting to happen, so I'll check in with you. Well, firstly, I'd like to thank Instagram for fixing my makeup for me. I do not look like this. I've been working from home. You can probably hear the rain. I haven't put on makeup in quite a long time. As you saw, my fake eyelash just twitched, but yeah. Let's get into this reading vlog update for Shizzle. I read a lot more of Words of Radiance. I just have a few chapters left, I think, if that much at all. Kaladin and Syl are back together, and I'm so happy about it. I forgot that Kaladin kills her and kind of severs the bond because of the whole debate that he has internally with, the king deserves to die because it's better for the kingdom and, Mosh and all that. So that was rough. He was extra depressed for a while. Needless to say, he and Syl are back together, and he's full radiant now, and Dalinar knows, and it's a really cool time. And I really enjoyed reading that arc. That was rough. He was extra depressed for a while. Needless to say, he and Syl are back together, and he's full radiant now, and Dalinar knows, and it's a really cool time. And I really enjoyed reading that arc come to completion because it was very difficult to read when he was just sad and hurt and all that by himself. Also, we got to see Shallan and Navani actually come together and start working to finish and figure out what the heck is going on with the Oath Gates and the Parshendi and the Voidbringers and all that, so that was really cool. And Shallan figuring out everything and kind of was like, well, I guess I'm going to stop pretending to not be this thing anymore. And she also, I think, has to admit, what she went through to say the words, so that way she can do everything and send everybody through the portal at the end. That was good. Also, flashing it back a little bit, because I didn't commentary on it, we got Shallan and Kaladin's adventure in the chasm, which was a good time. I'm a Kalan or Shaladin shipper, Shallan Kaladin. I don't know what their shipper name is, but I love them, and that was kind of funny, just how she actually was able to get him to smile and loosen up a little bit, and just their banter is great. Obviously, Shallan is still engaged to Adolin and loves him and all that, or I don't know if we know if she loves him or not yet, but there's obviously drama relating that, I think, in the next book, and I just think that their bond and friendship, even if it's not ultimately going to be romantic, is still a fun thing to see and explore. And yeah, Dalinar also has stepped up towards the end of this book. I realize I got cut off on one of these Instagram things, so hopefully I won't do that again, but we got to see a final battle of Szeth, and Dalinar, and Kaladin come in and save the day with his new radiant powers. And I'm realizing I'm going to mention all this out of order, but the fact that Dalinar, when they all are going out to march against the Parshendi, is actually able to rally some people, which is just a really nice moment. And the whole battle sequence is awesome, and Adolin figures out how to go help them win and save, or actually claim the whole. I forgot what the place is. Oh, the plateau. He gets to go help them actually claim the plateau by sneaking over and through the rock on the outside, coming around the back and surprising them, which is a cool time to actually get them to stop singing the song that's bringing on the Everstorm. A lot has happened since I checked in with y'all last time. I'm trying to remember everything, which is why it's kind of all over the place, and I apologize for that. And lastly, the elephant in the room. If you watched my Way of Kings review, where I did spoilers and then another full Stormlight spoiler about Mosh, by the way, that review will be linked down below, obviously. And it's hard to like read this book again, like from the beginning with Way of Kings, because I know where Moshe ends up, and we actually get to see like the disintegration of his character in this book and how he just can't accept an opinion that's not his, and he just like Kaladin ends up having to banish him, which is just probably very painful for Kaladin. I haven't read that yet, and yeah, Moshe is just the bane of my existence, and like I get why we have to have him in this story so Kaladin can come full circle and realize the next set of words, but it still hurts no matter what. I'll check in with y'all next time after I finish reading the book. Yay, let's go. All right, you guys, I finished Words of Radiance by Brando Sando. I updated semi recently because I forgot to update for like many days. So not too much more has happened, but what we did find out is that the everybody knows that everybody is a Radiant. Renarin is a Radiant too. He is a Truth Watcher, so he sees. That's all we got from that so far. The Everstorm has come, and what that means is as it goes the wrong way as all the high storms across the land, it's going to be turning the Parshmen into the Parshendi, or sorry, the Void Bringers, which is the storm form of the Parshendi. The very end, we got Yasna is actually still alive. She's hanging out with Wit. They have like a 10-day walk to get somewhere. Kaladin has flown off with all of his Stormlight powers, and he's gonna gather some, or he's about to fly off. I think it happens at the very beginning of the next book, but he's about to fly off and go see go back to where his parents are. Adeline just killed Sadeas. I still don't know how to pronounce that name, so y'all are gonna hear it both ways. Sazeth was also gonna pronounce the name funny. Zeth was destroyed and then brought back as a different form of the Knights Radiant. Ooh, there was another thing that happened. I really should be like filming my and just talk like as I read things, but that's far too much effort. Far. Too much effort. Okay. We got. Oh yeah, sorry. Dalinar is a bondsmith. He just yelled at the sliver of God that remained. Was like, I'm gonna yell these vows and whatnot: life before death, strength before weakness, journey before destination. And then the second sentence. Here we go. I will unite instead of divide, Stormfather. I will bring men together. So that is whatever the heck Dalinar is. So we got Dalinar, we got Kaladin, we got Shallan, we got Renarin, we got Zeth, we got Knee Slidey Girl from Edge Dancer, who we only met in an interlude in this book, but she's the main character from the novella that I'll be reading after this, or rereading after this. Things are coming together. Yasna is still alive. Ooh, exciting. I really enjoyed rereading this book. I also am giving it 5 out of 5 stars. And I'm now going to take a break from this book for a while so I can read some other things this month, because I didn't do a lot of sleeping while reading this book because I just like didn't put the book down and just kept reading, which was fine. But also I intended to go to bed a lot earlier than I did multiple nights while reading this book. So I'll catch y'all in my. I'll probably make a full review on this book that will be spoiler free, but in a few weeks. I'll give it some time to settle. Catch y'all next time. Thanks for watching.